Namaskar. Today we are going to study the 18th stanza of the first Adhyaya of Bruhat Jataka. Again, this stanza is about the significations or the indications of the houses. In this particular stanza, we are going to focus on the Kendra houses and we are going to look at the Kendra houses from natal charts perspective as well as horary charts perspective. So let's start. The stanza is something like this. Kendrat param panafaram paratascha sarvam apoklimam hibukamam busukham cha veshma jamitramasta bhavanam sutabham trikonam meshuranam dashamamatra cha karma vidyat. This is how we pronounce this particular stanza. The meaning is the houses next to Kendra houses are called Panafara houses. Next to Panafara houses are called Apoclima houses. Hibuka, Ambu, Sukha and Veshma are the terms for the fourth house. The seventh house is called Jamitra. The fifth house is called Trikona. The 10th house is called Meshurana. The karma can be found out from the 10th house. This is exactly what the stanza means. Now let's look at the padas and then we will learn about the actual meaning according to the commentary on this particular stanza. So the padas are Kendrat, that is from Kendra, Param, next, Panafaram, Panafara, Paratascha, and next Sarvam means all. Apoclimam. So the next to that is Apoclima, Hibuka, Ambu. These are the terms. So they are as it is. Hibuka, Ambu, Sukham, comforts. Ambu means water. Cha means and Veshma means house or palace. Jamitra. Jamitra is another term. Asta means the planet that is combust, or as far as the house is concerned, it is the seventh house. Bhavanam, Sutabham, that is fifth house or children. Trikonam, Trikona, Meshuranam, Meshurana is another term. Atra, here, Cha, and Karma, action or work. Vidyat is to know. This is exactly the meaning of the padas. Let's look at what the first part of the stanza says in a very simple way. So the first, fourth, seventh and 10th houses, these are called Kendra. Second, fifth, eighth and 11th houses, they are called Panafara. Third, sixth, ninth and 12th houses, they are called Apoclima houses. This is the first part of the stanza. Very simple. Now let's see what the commentary speaks about this particular part. So the fourth house is called Hibuka, Ambu and Sukha. Interestingly, Hibuka is an Arabic term. So it means hobbies and the things that you like. If you remember, in one of the stanzas, Varamira has explained the Greek terms for the Rashis or signs. Now here Varamira is very freely used Arabic and Greek terms for the houses as well. And here Hibuka indicates the hobbies or the things that a person likes, and it is an Arabic term. It is not a Sanskrit word. Ambu means water. Sukha means comfort. Now Jamitra actually means a friend since childhood or since a person was born. So that is the 7th house. 5th house is Sutabha, the children, and it is also called the Trikona house. And the 10th house is called Meshurana. Now this Meshurana again is a Greek term, and that means highest point of success and prosperity. So Meshurana is a Greek term and Hibuka is an Arabic term that is used in this particular stanza. And Hibuka means hobbies or things that one likes, and Meshu Rana means the highest point of success and prosperity. So this is actually the meaning. These are the terms that are used, and this is the meaning of all these terms. Now if you look at the commentary, the Kendra, Panafara and Apoclima, how do we interpret those? According to the commentators, they say Kendra indicates your childhood, Panafara indicates your middle age when you are young, and Apoclima indicates the age when you are old. That is how Kendra, Panafara and Apoclima impact one's life. Heart and home are interpreted from the 4th house that we know by now. The position, respect, treasure and commanding power are interpreted from the 10th house. We also are aware of this. The self, wealth, life and well-being are interpreted from the ascendant. We are aware of this. And spouse, travel and sorrow are to be interpreted from the 7th house. So this is how the Kendras are interpreted in the natal chart. Now let's understand how the Kendra houses are to be interpreted in the horary chart. In the horary chart, the various postures of the person who has come to ask the question, or the person in question about, let's say, if we are speaking about a person who is to be found, or if we are discussing about lost element, lost items question, then the posture and position of those items can be understood from the Kendra, and they are as follows. The postures like walking, sleeping, sitting and standing are indicated by 4th, 7th, 10th house and ascendant. So ascendant indicates walking, 4th indicates sleeping, 7th indicates sitting and 10th indicates standing. That is how the Kendras can help us to understand the position of the person or the item. The loss of position is to be analyzed in a horary chart from the ascendant. The development and growth is to be analyzed from the 4th house. The travel and residence in foreign land is to be analyzed from the 10th house. Return to the native place is to be analyzed from the 7th house. If you observe this, this is very different from the way we analyze the natal chart, and that's why this is very important for us to while analyzing the horary chart. Okay. Then in horary chart, if you want to discuss or if you want to know about the rainfall or the water resources, then how do we analyze? We analyze the rainfall from the 10th house. The groundwater is to be analyzed from the 4th house. The flowing rivers shall be analyzed from the 7th house, and all the water resources shall be analyzed from the ascendant. So if there is a question about rainfall or the water resources in a particular place or in a particular kingdom or in a particular city in a particular country, then this is how we shall analyze the water resources. So this is all about this particular stanza, the 18th stanza. We'll pause here today. See you next time with the next stanza of this particular chapter. Namaskar.